YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, December 17th, and we are going to talk about the NHL today. There are, I believe it's 10 games on the schedule. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 10 games out there for us. A little recap of yesterday. You can see these are the plays yesterday. Ended up going 3-3, 3 right, 3 wrong. What can you do? Hey, whatever. Not bad, not good. So just a basic day. So those are the plays. If you want the plays typed out for you for every sport, like NBA went 7-3, NFL went 5-1. You want this for every sport? All you gotta do is go over to the website, join the HQ right there. It's just Patreon. That's all it is. If you want it, no, cool. If not, no big deal. Just trying to give you options. We have 10 games. We're gonna break these games down. We're gonna look at the props, the odds, the numbers, and see if we can find some value. So let's go ahead and jump into that first game right now. All right, the first game on our schedule is going to be Buffalo with Montreal. You can see the records right there. They're basically the same team offensively and with the records. Pop over to the numbers. Looks like we got Buffalo as a 125 favorite on the money line with 6.5 out there for that total. Pop over here to the goalies. Now, this is a cool website that literally just predicts the goalies. That's all it is. So they go based on information they see online, Twitter, team pages, whatever, and they try to get some confirmed expecteds. So it's at a refresh. See if anyone's even confirmed yet. Let's just take a look. Anybody confirmed? I don't think I see. No one? Really? All right, we got 10 expected. Now, even if it is confirmed, these goalies could change any minute. I'm guaranteeing at least out of these 10 games, at least one goalie will change literally 10 minutes before the game starts. So you got to be on your toes when it comes to this. Be ready. So for this game, we got UPL going against Sam, 2-8 versus 301. For me, 3.0 goals against is a nice average. Anything below that number is pretty good. Anything above that, kind of shit. So that's what this is what it is. So we see the numbers. They're not much of a difference here. We already saw on the offense, we pop over. There's not much of a difference here. So I do not want to take a side or a total on this. So but we'll look at the props. Now, this is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. When you click it, you sign up, you get a week for free. I mean, it's a free 7 days. Use it for all sports. Pick the 7 days that works great. That way you can get all the good sports. So, and you can see all the sports I do. It's pretty awesome. So right now we see, I like thinking by last 10 to see what you've been doing lately. What have you done for me lately? And you can see this dude right here has been killing it recently, 90%. And then we got some 80s. We have a couple 70s, which I will open up the 80s and see if we can find anything good in there. 70, it's like a last resort. Anything below 70 is a no. So, but we are going to start with the actual 90% himself. Shots on goals, 1.5. And you can see one is a EV play. It should be 255, but you can get it at 185. Love that. And you can see how he's been doing. He's barely hitting it, but hey, at least he's hitting it. He's averaging 2.3 in the last 10 games. On the whole damn season, he's hit this in 17 to 21 games, or 81%, and he's averaging 2.29 on the year. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take that one. I mean, what else would we do? Why would we not take that one? So we're going to take this. So it's KULICH over 1.5 shots on goal. 1.5 is the sweet spot I've been finding. 2.5 is a little high. Well, even the high volume shooters, 2.5 is kind of hard to hit. You'll see some 2.5s today pop up, and I'll show you how they've been doing recently versus all year. So we have this one. Let's see what else we got. Mike, see, Mike shots on goals also 1.5. He has hit 8 straight games now of this. Pretty good. He's averaging 2.2 in that stretch of the last 10 games, whole season, only 61%, 17-28. So I like this, but we'll see if we have anything else out there. Look, we got Suzuki. Now Suzuki's pretty, I like him better already because not only did he 9-game window with the 0, but this one means he still had volume here. Yeah, it's 8, it's 155. That's 190. So maybe I do like Mike better. Okay, we'll keep Mike. We'll get rid of Nick. Bye, Nick. We'll look at Lane. Lane, this is points per lane. So Lane has had a point in 8 of 10 games. That's pretty damn impressive. I don't care who you are. You're going up against UPL, who has a 2.8 goals against. I try not to go for points against goalies that are in the 2s because, I mean, it's not a winning proposition usually because they're pretty good at their job. Unless you're just a dude who's going to be involved in almost every goal that happens, which this dude is not, as you can see. So he just had a nice little stretch recently where it pops up. Not something I want to attach my money to, so we're going to take him off. Let's see, Suzuki here. He is again with points. He had multiple games with 2 points. Whole season, he's only at 63%, 19-30. There's 11 games he didn't hit a point. I feel better about Mike taking 2 shots than Nick taking a point. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to here. And then lastly, we got Cole, and Cole's always good. He's 8 for points. He's averaging 20 out of 30 games. He has hit this for this year. 10 games he has not. Again, points are cool, but UPL is at 2.8. That concerns me because he's not bad. So I think I trust Mike taking 2 shots more than Cole getting a point. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take Mike to get 2 shots. I'm going to take Yuri to get 2 shots. We're not going to take a sour total and move it to the next game. All right, game 2, we got Columbus and Tampa. You can see the records there, how they've been doing. Let's pop over here to the numbers. Looks like we got Tampa at home by 250 with a 6.5 as that total. Over here, we have the goalie situation. Looks like we got Jets with his 2.9 and his 2 starts versus Andre, who is 2-for-1. We know Andre is a beast. You are... you're 2.9. That's a good, but you're not this. That's for sure. So Tampa has the advantage clearly in the net. Let's look over at the numbers, and you can see Columbus isn't a bad offense. They're 11th, but they're not Tampa. Tampa is number 1 in everything now. They have been absolutely cooking recently. So I got to make it to a Tampa game because I live here. I need to go put boots on ground and actually see a game in person because damn, it is a show to watch right now the way they are playing. So let's look over now. Is 250. I don't want to take 250, and I don't like taking -1.5. So that's just asking for a loss. I don't like doing that. So let's go to props. Usually you can find some props, but damn, it ain't much. I mean, it's going to be Sorelli shots on goal because dude has had 100% 10. He's on like a 14 streak. I mean, yeah, dude's got a UAV, got a chopper. He's got all the streak going. So point is that literally 2. Okay, that's shots on goal. I thought that was points. Ooh, let's look at Cole, let's look at Zach, let's look at Curl. I mean, let's look at all the usual suspects and see what they have been up to. Yeah, how long has your streak been going, my friend? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's on a 13-game streak of having at least 2 shots on goal. I played it when he was at 10. I played it at 11. I played it at 12. We're probably going to play it at 13. Actually, why not? We have to play it. We just have to keep playing it. So let's take Sorelli over 1 point. Oh my God, I cannot type. What did I just type? Over 1.5 shots on Cole. Coffee is not fully kicked in. So we got to take that because when you're on that kind of streak crushing it, I mean, yeah, you are Mr. Consistent, Mr. Dependable. He's going to miss eventually, I know. But for right now, we will ride the wave as long as he's riding the wave. That makes sense. So, Braden Point. Why are your shots to have 2? Where are your points? Yeah, it's plus over 1.5 is plus 182. If you go to half a point, you're at 270. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can't take 2.5 shots on goal with Braden Point. I just, no. He does a little bit of everything, but I don't trust him to get 3 shots on goal. Just not something I want to attach my coin to. You shots on goal. I have a feeling Columbus is going to have a lot of shots too. They are 3rd in the NHL at shots on goal at 30.8 with a 10.47%, which isn't good. That's average. So you could be a play at 1.5. You could be. Let's see. Zach points. I don't want to take points against Andre. Are you kidding me? Dude's a beast. He's got 2-4-1 goals against. No. Marchenko points as well. That's a no. So but I will take Sillinger here. I will take him. I feel better about that. Sillinger over 1.5. I like 1.5 shots on goal. Those seem to be going pretty well. 2 is a good number. You can get 2 in a game nicely. If you don't, you just miss terribly, or you just out there doing cardio. I don't know. So we'll take Sorelli and Sillinger. 2 shots on goal, both over 1.5. I mean, I lean Tampa, obviously, but I'm not taking 250. That seems out of my price range, and I'm not taking 1.5. So we'll take those 2 props, move on to that next game. All right, game 3, we're moving on to Los Angeles and Pittsburgh. You see the records there. Let's pop on over here. Los Angeles has been killing it recently, haven't they? Let's see. LA is -140 with a 5.5 on that total. Let's come over here to the goalies. 226 versus 337. Gee, I think one side's just a little bit better than the other. Yeah, that would be LA, who is crushing it. So LA has an advantage in the goal. Looking at the numbers, they're the same though. There's nothing. They're 307, 3. There's not. That math doesn't make sense. But how are the ranks different there? That doesn't make sense. I gotta look at that. Something's up with this. No, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, lower number, higher number. Okay, whatever. I said the coffee's not kicking in fully yet. It's just not. So we're only on the first cup. It's an early day. So usually I don't start with NHL, but hey, that's the first video today. So yeah, they're the same team. There's nothing really stands out there. Popping over to the props. We have a lean for LA, but I don't. LA's 140. I could take LA on the money line. And I feel kind of good about it because I do have I literally over a goal against advantage of the goalie. Let's see if we have any good props. Let's see. Let's put the right game up here. It's going to be Kings and Penguins. And let's see what we got. You are always here for points and assists. Let's just open up both, I guess, for you. because you have been killing it recently. Gavrikov on blocks is always good. Crosby points against a 2-2-6. Oh, hell no. I'm not even going to open that one. Kempe against a 3-3-7, though. I definitely will open that. And then you shots on goal. And then Crosby 2.5 shots on goal. I guess we'll open that. I'm not opening Crosby points. There's no point to open the points because, yeah, that's really, I was like, what the hell? Still dues from last game. Okay. Kopitar. Let's see. This is your points at half. You're at -150. And then here is your goals. You had goals in 3 games, but you have not had a goal in 5 straight games. No, yeah, 5 straight games now. So if you want to take just the assist, it's +102. If you want to take the point, it's 150. I'll go probably assist because dude hasn't had a point in a minute. I mean, a goal in 5 games now. Gavrikov blocks over 1.5. This concerns me a lot. I see 70%, but this is miserable. I can't take that. When you do this and all of a sudden drop off, something's up. So I can't take that. Sorry. Points. Now, points against a goalie with a 3-3-7 goals against, that's something I want to do right there. That's beautiful. We will take those all day. So you're getting 2 or 0. So you are very peak and valley. Like we're really hitting it, or we're getting 2 points, or we're getting nothing. So how you doing all year? 57%, and you are literally, what the hell is this? Like how many is the goals? It's like, yeah, some of these games you just, okay, that's fun. All right. All right, yeah, you're very hit and miss. 70% though is not bad. Philip, your shots on goals 1.5. You have been hooked twice and missed once, but other than that, you've hit, and you got some advantage, some pops to 3, and it's an EV play. It should be 182, but you can get it at multiple places for 140, which is always nice. Let's see. And this last one is Crosby 2.5. Crosby, yeah, it is Crosby. I mean, he do be shooting a ton. He has hit this number 66% of the time, at least 3 shots in a game. I just don't love it. Not against Darcy, who's a 2-2-6. I just. So for me, I think I'm going to take Mr. Kopitar assists, and then I think I'm going to take Mr. Kempe points, and then we're going to leave, who's this? Phil? Yeah. Yeah, I don't love this one, but I'm going to take this assist and this point here. We're going to take these 2 and put them in the list, and then we're going to, you know what? I don't even know if I like that or not. Yeah, we'll take it. I lean LA to win, so you know what? Let's take LA to win. LA money line. Let's just use that as a play. LA money line. I guess we could take all of it, so cool. Kopitar over, was it 0.5 assists. And then we have KEMPE over 1.5. Nope, 0. Over 0.5 points. So yeah, we'll take all 3 because I think I want to take LA to win too, because I like the offense is no advantage, but the goal is a massive advantage. So we'll take those 3 plays and move on to the next game. All right, game forward, we got New York, we got Carolina. You can see what's happening there, and we already see there's a massive advantage offensively. Ooh, all right, numbers. Carolina's 220. I see why. 220 on the money line with a 5.5 on that total. Let's pop over here to the goalies. 2.7, 2.6. So they're about the same. They're both pretty good. Slightly better statistically for Carolina. And then you saw offensively way better statistically for Carolina. So I see why they're 220. I don't take anything over 200. To me, that risk outweighs that reward, so I don't want to take that. Now, if I was doing like a money line parlay, I'd probably throw them in. I'll probably take them and Tampa and probably LA, and hell, you know what? We might just have like a little money line parlay at the end of this. Let's do MLP just to save me a reminder to do it, and then we'll figure out who we're going to add at the end. We'll do that today. We'll have a little fun. Do a money line parlay. I don't do many parlays on video, but sometimes you do, just for fun. So, pop the props, because so far I lean Carolina, obviously. Let me guess. Yep, there. Martinez always there for his assist. Always there. Sebastian's there for assists. Now, I'm not. Ooh, points. No shots on goal. So it's all going to be points. I don't know if I like any of these props, because they're going up against a 2.7 and a 2.6 goalie. Not good. Not good. This dude has calmed down. He was like crazy for a minute, but he has slowed down a little bit. So, not bad, but I feel we could do better. That's 70%. This is 70%. Again, not 60% on the season. Ooh, it's 44% of the season. Like, come on. Yeah, you hit it recently, but come on. I don't know if I like the props at all in this one. It's just nothing's really standing out saying, yes, please take me. Please. 53 all year. Like, yeah, 60 all year. Has anybody done anything? 44 is gone. I don't care. 70 with a 60 on the season. And lastly, Martin, how much you done? You're still 70% of the season. No, you're 77% of the season. So yeah. All right, we'll take it. So we're gonna go NECAS over 0.5 assists because that's what he be doing. So we'll take that. Who are we gonna take to join him? Do we take Carolina or do we mix it up with a little Anders Lee just to have a little bit of variety in there just in case? Because if somebody's gonna score for New York, I assume this dude's gonna be involved in it because he is 53%. Sebastian is 60% and Shane is 60% as well. You're more consistent. You had a gap of zeros, but you've been popping off recently. A couple zeros back to back is concerning. You're both zeros. I think I'm gonna roll the dice. We're gonna take Lee here. Lee over 0.5 points. Just to mix it up, give a little variety, just in case New York comes out and they do something good. But until then, I'm probably gonna put let's start the money line probably now. I know we're taking Tampa Bay. I know we're taking LA. I know, and I think we will take Carolina in it as well. So we have a 3-game parlay so far. What a parlay, I know. It's fun to do one occasionally. Not everything a parlay. Mix it up a little bit. So we'll take those 2 props next. All right, next up we got Rangers in Nashville, the worst offensive team in the league. Let's pop on to the odds. I'm sure this is going to look good. Let's see. Rangers. Oh, Nashville's favored 115. Okay, I'm already concerned. Why? We must have a terrible goalie and goal. 5.5 is that total. Let's look. Igor is 308 goals against. He's 10 and 11. Yeah, he is if 3 is average, he's below average by 0.08 goals against. And Saros is 273. Saros, actually, his numbers gotten worse. He was better. That record's terrible, but it's because his offense can't help him out. Like, dude, can you help him a little bit? Like, he needs a little help. Man, come on. So, yeah, and there's the offense. The offense is just miserable. They do nothing to help him. Like, come on, just a little bit more effort. Come on, you make a trade, do something. I don't know. So, so far, I don't know. There are 0 props in this game. That can't be right. I'm swear about last 10, right? I am. Wow, that's a first. I can't remember last time I had a game where not a single prop was in the 70%. Well, that just made this game a hell of a lot easier. I have no props. The goalie situation is, you see what it is, and then the offense is here. So I'm just going to pass and move to a better game. Our next game, New Jersey, St. Louis. Yeah, we got props in this one. Okay, had to check, had to look. So you see the records. Let's pop over and look at the... Wherefore art thou? There it is. It is New Jersey 170 with a 5.5 on that total. Let's look at the goalies. Jacob 235. That is amazing. And 293. Jordan is basically average, but Jacob, my God, dude's a beast. Let me tell you. So yeah, advantage New Jersey, and then on the offense, clearly St. Louis is a bottom 10 off. Don't say bottom 5 offense, and New Jersey is a top 7 offense. So yeah, advantage New Jersey here. It is New Jersey 170. They shall be going into the money line. So NJML, and they're probably going to money line parlay. So we'll just add them in there. We might cut someone out. Who knows? But we'll see. So far, we're going to take New Jersey money line, and let's go to props to see if there's anything we want to add to it. We got a 90 for Pavel on points. You want me to take points against Jacob, who is a 235 goals against? Have you lost your mind? Hell no. I don't care if it's 100%. No. I will take no points against Jacob. That will not happen. I will take shots on goal. I will take points against Jordan, who's average. I will not take points or assists against a really good statistical goalie. It's just not going to happen. So, was there shots on goal at least? Yeah, Jake Neighbors. I'll take shots on goal, but I'm not taking points. So let's look at Jake Neighbors because he's always good for. Yeah, he always does pretty good. He had 0 last time. It happens, but yeah. You see what he's done. Whole year, he's a 63%. That he's averaging 1.97 on the whole season. So he's literally at 2. So this will be a good play to kind of counterbalance the New Jersey money line up on once. Let's look at Eric. Your shots on goal. You got 5 in a game. You got 7. Not the best, not the worst. It is plus EV because it should be 157, but we can get it at 125. That's always nice. Love that. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, Brat, of course, points is always good. I mean, dude, just if there's a goal, he's most likely involved in it. So, I mean, 76% of the time he's hit this. So I think we're gonna have to add him regardless. So Brat over 0.5 points. not 90 points. What the hell? That would be a record. So we'll take Bratt for points for sure. We'll take Eric shots off. I mean, it's an EV play, cool, but it's not no Jasper Bratt, let's be honest. So half a point is where it's at because of what he be doing. And then lastly, we got Stefan, who, all right, in 10 games, he's had at least one. He got hooked twice. He had a 9 spot here. It's impressive. Let's see. I kind of want to split it up, though. Jake's at 63. What do you want this season? 52? Yeah. You've been good recently. You're averaging 3.2 recently on your 1.5, but somebody got you for St. Louis. So I assume it's going to be Jake. That's what it usually is. So I'm 70%. Yeah. This is impressive. It's almost like, okay, Jake's cool, but this is kind of cooler. But then Jake has been popping off for 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, couple ones and a 0. You had a couple ones. You didn't have a 0, but you haven't had anything over a 4 really when he's been, well, you've only had 4s. Okay, yeah, we're taking Jake off. We're taking Stefan. Yeah, I just talked myself into it. Stefan. So Noesen over 1.5 shots on goal. So we're going heavy New Jersey on this one. So New Jersey money line, Bratt, Stefan, and we're moving on to the next game. All right, next up we got Washington and Chicago. You can see what the records are. Let's pop on over and look at them. Let's see. It says Washington 175, which kind of makes sense because looking at the offensive screen you're about to see, you'd be like, "Whoa, okay." With a 5.5 total. Let's go over to the goalies. Who we got? Logan at Mr. 244 versus Arvid, who's 268. Now, Arvid's pretty good. He just isn't getting any help, just like the last game with St. Louis. Dude gets no help offensively. Look at this. Just dog shit. That's what it is. Chicago's offense is miserable. Washington, very, very good. So you have a better goalie, a way better offense, and it's only 175. Guess who's that coming to the money line parlay? That's right, Washington money line, which means Washington's going to the money line parlay. This money line parlay is getting kind of large. I don't know if I wanted this big. This is a lot. Okay, that's why we only put 1% on plays, because if we lose everything, guess what? We're not broke. That's how it works. I need to make a video on that probably, how 1%. Everybody's like, oh, units. Not units, percentages. Come on. Anywho, I digress. Let's pop to the units, not the units, the props. We only have 4 to choose from. It's going to be Connor points against the 244. I'm going to show you, but I'm not taking it. And we got Yak up here, 0.5 points against a 268. I don't like that either. So if anything, I like the damn under in this one because, yeah, Washington's offense there, but is it 5.5? Every game is 5.5. What the hell? We have some monsters out there today is all I'm saying. All right, let me show you. So you for points, yeah, this year you only have 48%. I figured you would be good. I'm a little disappointed how you've been doing this year. I figured you'd do a lot better. Like, how do you do on goals? You only have 7 goals all year. I'm a little disappointed, my friend. Just got bye. Carlson blocks. Blocks would be an interesting play in this one with 2 really good goalies, 1 very bad offense, 1 really good offense. This would be blocks against Chicago, who only takes 25.5 shots a game as it is. Let's look. You for assists, like I told you, I'm not taking assists or points against Arvid, who's 268. So yeah, that can go away. So blocks could be a play. Otherwise, there's not going to be a play in this one besides the Washington money line. So how you been doing all year? 57%. You are averaging 2.3 in the last 10 games. I do like that. It's not the best matchup against Chicago, obviously. See, second worst matchup. So I think the smart thing is to lay off. The smart thing is to say no. Let's not do that. So we're going to focus strictly on Washington money line, nothing else in this one, and just move on to the next game. All right, next up we got Boston. We got Calgary. You can see both offenses are not good. So let's pop over here to the numbers. We have 125 for Boston with the over under 5.5, with the under getting more juice. That's always fun. Love under 5.5. If our goalies are good, I might actually take the under. That's all I want to say. Good goalies, good goalies, good goalies. 316. All right, Austin, 316. Let's see, 265 against Dustin. Yeah, Dustin's good, but I don't trust Jeremy. Not with that 316. If you were like a 27, 28, I might consider it, but not 316. So some no total there. And if we look at the numbers, both offenses are just not good. They're both in the bottom, 7? Yeah, bottom 7 offenses, not good, not good. They both love the penalty box. Let's put it that way. That is their best friend. Penalty box, BFF forever. So especially Boston. Boston might as well just move in. They probably got like a little sign on the wall that says home sweet home. That's what them. That's what they do. So props. We got any? We do have props. Of course, we got Boston. Of course, we got props. We got McAvoy and Geeky. I mean, do you need anything else? Because these two dudes have been crushing it on the props recently. And they got great matchups. Ooh, I like that. Let's see what else we got. It's shots on goal because Calgary points against Jerry might not be a bad play either because over 3, that's pretty nice. Let's open up some Calgary points. I guess Rasmus, we can open you up. I'm not opening up Brad. Brad's 2.5. Brad, lower your expectations, my friend. Yes, you're 70% in the last 10. Yes, you're 100% 5 out of 5, but no. I don't know. I got your buddies up here that are way better. And I'm not going to take a point against Dustin. Dustin's too good for that. I guess we can open up Pavel. You can see what he's up to. So I'm probably going to say McAvoy and Geeky. That's what I take McAvoy a ton as it is. You can see because he's 69% nice on the whole season. In the last 20, he's hit this in 17 and 20, averaging 2.45. Dude has been cooking. So, and I bet most of these days, I've taken the dude's props so many times. And if we look at Geeky, I've taken him a good bit recently too. So in the last 20, you can see he's 15 and 20. It's just, yeah, it's like I just take these two dudes and they just pay for me. It's like, why would I take anything else? I mean, I'll show you a Naslam here if you want to see 80% on points going against Jeremy Swayman at a 3.16. Might not be a bad play. It's just it's just recently he's been popping off and he has a good matchup. So that could be a play if you want a point against Boston. There you go. I'm going to take the 2 I already said. I'll show you the rest. Jonathan, Rasmus, shots on goal. You can see what he's doing. Obviously, Rasmus is always pretty good. And then Pavel, not bad, but he's very consistent. So how have you been doing all year? 69%, 22 32. So yeah, Boston shots on goal is becoming like a clear staple in my plays. Like it's in my tickets every day. So this one, we're going to go McAvoy over 1.5 shots on goal. And I'll just Geeky over 1.5 shots on goal. We'll make sure they're both 1.5. 1.5, good odds. 1.5, good odds. They're pretty good odds too. I mean, I gotta keep on it. Just like Cirelli for Tampa Bay. As long as he keeps the streak going, I'm gonna keep riding the wave with him. So until he misses, I'm there. So these two dudes, I'm there. Next. All right, next up, we got Ottawa and Seattle. You see the records there, about the same. And let's pop over here. Looks like we got Ottawa is minus 118, almost a pick 'em basically, with a 5.5 total. Let's look at the goalies. Who do we got? We got Linus and Joey, 2-5 versus 2-4. Yeah, a couple beasts out there. Obviously, they're both really good. We know this. Looking at the numbers, we see the offenses are just mid. They're average offenses, 3.1, 2.9. Yes, Ottawa's a little bit better offensively, but still, just no. Seattle doesn't hang out in the penalty box, though. Good for them. Not the place to be. That is Boston's home. You stay out of their home. Anyways, props. Let's see. Ooh, we have 80%. We have 3 80%. Okay, now, again, go points against under a 2-5 or a 2-4 goals against is not smart. It's not smart for points on them. So, and we have a lot of assist points. So I don't want to take those. I want to take shots on goal. 100% recently. I want to take blocks. I want to take things like that against goalies like this. So, I mean, I'll open them so you can see them, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not taking it because I started avoiding that. It's been working out quite well. Why would you go up and try to get points against a great defender? It doesn't work. So, here's shots on goal for Jake. Let's see. Jake is 73% of the whole damn season. He's only missed 8 games. In the last 10, he's averaging 2, literally. He's 80%, 8 of 10. He is consistent. He do his job. So that's probably a play. And then we got Adam Larson blocks, which has usually been pretty good too. 66%, 21 to 32. He's averaging 2.19 blocks on the season. In the last 10, 2.4. Now that's probably a play. Now let me show you the rest of these points and assists that I'm not taking. Tim, yeah. Offers back-to-back, not good. Going up against Joey with a 2.42, that doesn't bode well. Yes, he's 77% on the season. If there are points, I mean, Joey does give up 2.4 goals a game. That's the average. That's his average. He does give them up. If you do give them up, that's what? There's typically, 3 points-ish on every goal? That's 6 total points out of that many dudes trying to get a point. You think he's in there? He could be. Statistically, he probably is, but I don't want to find out. So... yeah, Bjorkstrand, same situation, 70%. He's only 48 on the season, though. No, I need more consistency. Brady Kachuk, you can see what he's doing. Whole season, 73, also pretty good. If you want to take points, by all means, have fun. There are some good plays out there for points if you want to take them. I'm just going with the try not to get a goal on the dude who's not giving up many goals. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. And then Drake points. Obviously, Drake is always a good for points. We have lots of good ones for points and assists. I'm concerned. So that's why I'm going to stick with Jake Sanderson to get shots on goal. So Sanderson over 1.5 shots on goal. And then we're going to take Larson blocks. Yeah. Anyone who has two S's in their name like that, back to back, you know they're good at what they're doing. So over 1.5 block. Yeah, so Sanderson, shots on goal, Larson, blocks. Let's move on to the next game. All right, last game is going to be Winnipeg and San Jose. You see the offensive disadvantages right here already. You see the records. Let's look over at the odds. Looks like we got Winnipeg at 215 with a 5.5 out there. Pop on over here to the goalies. Connor versus Alexander, 211, 336. I mean, I'm not the best at math, but that is a big difference between goals against because Connor is just him. Just him. He's Timothy. So, I mean, and then the offense is just, yeah. The only concern is when I first saw this, knowing how they like to put lines in these things on the NHL, I expected minus 400 just because I know how they like to do the lines. Why is it only 215? That's concerning. It makes me feel like they're putting this line out there because they want you to take it. Because to 400, you won't take 400. You'll take 215, won't you? I bet you will, you little greedy bastard. Yeah, I probably will. But I'm cautious of this line. This line concerns me. I like it. Do I want to take it? No. Will I throw in a money line parlay? Probably. But let's look at props. I have 5 options, not many. Celebrini is like the only dude I'll take 2.5 with. Over points, over assists. All right, so we got Celebrini 3 times. We got Granlund and we got Morrissey. So let's just look at Celebrini first. Which Celebrini prop are we going to take? Because dude is a beast. 2024, he has 71% shots on goal, 2.5. Yes, he's only hit 70%. He only hit 2. Oh my God, only 2. I don't want to take points or assists against damn Connor. Hell no. Dude is a 211 for a reason. But I will take shots. I think he's going to keep peppering the net or attempting to. So I'll take his shots on goal 2.5. He's like one of the very, very rare players I'll take 2.5 and feel comfortable with. So granted points, oh hell no. Against Connor, no. No, thank you. Morrissey points against Alexander, who's a 336. Absolutely. Sign me up. Thank you very much. 6. Yep. Love it. Love it. So we're going to go Celebrini over 2.5 shots on goal. Seems high, but we'll take it. And then we're going to take Morrissey with 2 S's over 0.5 points against San Jose and Alexander. And then we're also going to take Winnipeg in the money line parlay, which gives us a 6-leg money line parlay. That always works out, right? Let me tell you. Now, if you want to break that in half, that's probably smart. Have 2-3 games. You know what? We might do that. Yeah, we could. Let's go to the schedule. Let's have the schedule on the screen. Let's discuss this money line parlay real quick. Here we go. NHL. All right. So for the 6 legs of the money line, we have Tampa Bay, Los Angeles, Carolina, New Jersey, Washington, and Winnipeg. Those are 6. I feel comfortable with all 6 of them. Winnipeg worries me a little bit. Not by much. So I think I'm going to keep all of them together and just have a 6-legger. It's not ideal, obviously, but I'm putting 1%. So when I do my bets, everybody's like, oh, how do you bet these straight? Do you bet these parlays? All my plays are the same. They're always 1% of that sports bankroll. I have a bankroll for each sport, and I have a spreadsheet that has a certain amount. It calculates how much my bet should be every single time. It does it automatically. So based on how my total is and how I do it throughout the day. So I do 1%. So I'm going to do 1% of the games, 1% of the money line parlay, nothing more, nothing less, and we'll see what happens. So those are the 10. I think we had 10 games. Yeah, let's see, 2, 4. Yeah, we had 10 games. Tomorrow we only have 5 games, but hey, we'll still have a video. Pretty nice. And we got some back-to-backs in here. Nice to see ahead of time. So I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go to the website if you want the plays all nice and typed out like usual. It's just Patreon. And we will see you tomorrow for some Wednesday NHL.